Good afternoon, thank you, or whatever time you're seeing this. Air signs came to give you a reading. The money read. Money read. All right, so my air signs. Let's see what's going on. Welcome back. Don't forget to hit that like, share, subscribe, read that description box. So we're doing this money read. So let's find out what happened in the past with my air signs, finances, money. All right, we got the world card. Only two more cards, please. It's coming out like so precise right now. It's so weird. It's like it feels like an air sign reading, like how precise it wants to come out right now. I'm going to give you one card at a time. Oh, there you go. Alrighty, so what happened in the past? Okay. It looked like somebody. Looks like there was somebody that ain't nobody know about that you were having sexual relations with. And it stopped. And when it stopped, like, it was like a gut punch. Let me clarify this one. I'm going to clarify that because it looks like when that gut punch happened, it all ended. It was just like, this is the past circumstances. This is what happened. This is what happened. And I can't help to see this community. Like, you was out here, air sign, being community, vagina or D, you was being community. And it messed up your finances somewhat. But let me clarify. And you know it. I saw the intuition. You know it. You know it messed up your, like, you might have found out, like, in your head. You got a download of some sort, and you knew, like, when I did what I did, it was going to mess my money up. You was trying not to, but you knew it was going to mess your money up. Can we clarify blossoming abundance? You was juggling. Look at that. You was juggling the emotions. It made you happy. But you got to let it go. If you want the stability, you got to let it go. Justice coming out for yourself. It would probably be a Libra. But I feel like you was dealing with, you thought you could have it all. You was trying to be, you was out here with the magic stick, being a seductress, trying to have it all. And you messed up your abundance, air signs. This ain't for every air sign, but definitely from some. Those coming here. You know what I'm talking about. You definitely messed your abundance up. And it was because you was over here messing with other people and bringing other. You probably was making plans with other people. That really just jumped out to me. Like, no BS. Chris Brown was on that. How does that Chris Brown song with No BS go? I'm trying to think of it. Oh, don't you come with that BS, baby. Don't you come with that BS, baby. We can do it all night long. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you was out there sexting and probably talking and making promises and putting too many people into the plan, into the idea. When you had someone, you might have been a fire sign because that was the first thing that came out. And it feels like you might have had a fire sign. And I got the temperance on the bottom. And instead of being patient, which is definitely a fire sign, instead of being patient, you was trying to juggle. And you had your emotions all over the place. And you thought it was like, okay, this is the way to do it. It's going to make me happy. But now then you realize, I got to let it go. Because now it's messing up. You're unbalanced. This all just shouts that you're unbalanced. And Two of Pentacles in one of my other decks represents that juggling. When you feel like you got to juggle, it represents like worries and fears. And you made a move, earth sign, that messed up. Like, you're at the end. You probably ain't with that. You probably lost it. Lost the person. Lost it all. Got to start over. Did I say earth? I don't even know what I might have said earth signs. You could be dealing with an earth sign, but I'm talking about air signs. I'm not sure what I said. I would have to like listen back. But I'm absolutely not sure what I said. But yeah, what sign I said just now. Alrighty, let's go back to it. Let's get to it. Let's get some tarot out on here. Alright, air signs. So presently, what's going on? These cards are so big. One card for what's going on with my air signs presently. Okay, you're sticking to yourself. You're sticking to yourself. You're in secret right now. You're going over your choices, but nobody knows, and you're like doing this alone. Yeah, you're secluded. You're doing this alone right now. You're just trying to figure it out. So let's find out what's blocking our air sign finances. You gotta get out your head. There ain't nothing you can do about it right now. Air signs, it literally says set aside your concerns for now. You can make a decision later. Solutions that come from meditation, the need for more sleep. Like, you just need to chill, relax. Like, it's nothing you can do right now. There's nothing you can do right now, but that's what's blocking. You trying to force the situation, and right now, you gotta let it. You gonna have to let this one ride out. Just saw the Chariot with the moon, so you might have a thought that's going on in your head. That might be the thought. That might be the move. Air sign. What needs to be removed? What do we need to get rid of? What needs to, in order to get rid of the blocking? Or what's blocking you is the fact that you have set aside your concerns. You have set them aside, and you're basically not dealing with it. There you go. You're not dealing with it because it was bothering me. I'm like, this was bothering me a little bit. So for some people, yeah, what's blocking is the fact that you are all the way in your head and you're trying to force this situation. But also for others, you're doing an out of sight, out of mind situation, and that never works. Like, if you out here resting, this ain't the time. You might have to definitely. What's blocking is you might have to stop sleeping, and if this or that person, that all of that I laid out of a person that you went through all of that with, but because you was over here, it's a lot of multiple people in these relationships nowadays. Like the fire sign and air sign, air sign. Like I said, fire and air, y'all might be dealing with each other. And I think I said that in the fire sign. But anyways, fire and water I already did. And it was a lot of multiples in that as well. Look, and as I said, I look up and She Ain't You, Chris Brown is on there. She ain't you. I said, I think I better let her go. Can't leave you alone. Baby, when I'm with you, all the I think I'm gonna I don't know what. Can't leave you alone. Like, anytime he's with her, all he's thinking about is you. All I want is you, and I think about, you know what I mean? That's all he's thinking about. So you, air sign, all you're thinking about is the other person. So you might need to go oh my gosh, sorry. Might have to do some action. Action might be what's needed at this point in time. So once again, what needs to be removed? Two of Pentacles. Stop juggling. Then the Two of Pentacles already come out in my Brit Tarot deck to clarify up here. That's why you lost your blossom in abundance. That's why all of this happened. You was juggling too many people, putting other people first. You know what I mean? Jaheim's put that woman first. Put that man first. Cater to him, Beyonce. I wanna cater to you. Baby, this is your day. Do whatever you want. I put my life in your hands. I'll cook your dinner, your t-shirt, and so much more. Baby, let me cater to you. Like, stop juggling. Worry about that person. Worry about that one person. Why do y'all all feel like, many people feel like they need multiples all the time when you can't even deal with your own multiple personalities that's going on inside your own head? Yet you want to sit here and be juggling other people and the multiple people that they live with in their head. Goodness gracious. I'm sorry. Sidebar, I'm out. Like, take me out of that. What needs to change? One card for what needs to change. What needs to change? One card. Your choices, your options. There's a better choice. That card was turned over. But that's what needs to change. Oops. Four of Pentacles and renewal. You got to kill that stingy energy, that do as I say, not as I do energy. You got to change and renew and become. It's about renewing yourself. Three of Cups on the bottom. Five of Pentacles. Abandon the Three of Cups. How many times? Oh my God. All right. Message. All right. I received the message. Jesus, Christmas. Like, I understand the message. Yeah, I don't know if air sign you understand the message. You gotta leave leave the partying, leave the third parties, and the third party could be drugs, it could be sex addiction, it could be anything. Multiples. You gotta leave it alone. And you know this. I cut it open. You know this. The High Priestess, you know this. Your gut told you. Your gut told you. Y'all piss me off with that. And yes, I'm judging a little bit. Not too much. I am not judging so harsh, but I am judging just un poquito. I am. Jeez, Christmas. Sorry. I'm done. What needs to be done, air sign? What needs to be done, air sign? One card for what needs to be done, air sign. Three of Swords. Broken hearted. You got to break some hearts. You're going to have to show these people who you love. Stop leaving the person that you love out there. You're going to have to heal. All of this is on the bottom. Star. Six of Winter. Leave the ego behind. Leave the ego up behind. I did a reading. I think it might be water signs. You could be dealing with a water sign or somebody with heavy water placement. Air sign. Leave the ego behind. Six of Winter. Six of Swords. Let it go. Heal. This Five of FOMO. This is my FOMO. Fear. I don't know why it's like fear of missing out, but it's basically like, it's the Five of Cups, and it's like there's a reason for everything happening, and you got to heal it, and like it can be healed. Like everything happened for a reason, but you feel like down and out. Like I have in one of my other decks, the Five of Cups. The person is like alone, just crying. It looks really, very just sad. Like it's just very sad. But anyways. If you want this to work, we're going to have to heal. It's time to heal. You have the seeds planted. Get out of your ego. Let it go. Let your ego go. Let it go and do the healing. You have to heal all of this in order to get your Two of Cups. Your Two of Cups is there, so you won't have to. I always say I want a person that ain't afraid to hurt somebody else's feelings for me. I'm not saying go out there and cuss people out. I'm saying if a girl come up and say, hey, do you have a lady? Yes, I do. And I'll back away. That's the difference between I do, but how you doing? And giving that opening for that person to feel as though it's okay for them to talk to you when it's not. So air signs, it's time to let the third parties go. It's time to let them go and really focus in. If you want your finances to get better, This is about your money, this is about your finances. You want your finances to get better, you want to get rid of some of this energy. That third party, fourth party, fifth party energy can be the reason why your finances are messing up anyway. You don't know what they dealing with. Like I said, you're dealing with other people's multiples. You don't know what they dealing with, and that could be the reason why your money on the down and out anyway. All right, and what is the overall energy? Let me get an overall outcome. What's the overall outcome? The world. A brilliant success. The freedom to go in any direction. Journey that is now complete. You would become the King of Pentacles. These are on the bottom. Oh my God. You do what you... It's a match. You do what you got to do. You dive in. Become that King of... not only the King of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, which is the marriage card. The Six of Cups, which is... This is somebody you know. You have memory with you. You have a inside foundation already. But then you got the Queen of Pentacles. So this person is your person. You could see yourself marrying this person. You could see yourself having a life marriage, marrying that person. And that's the truth. This King of Cups came out because once you dive into your emotions and allow your feelings to really come out and show this man or woman, whoever I'm talking to, that you don't mind, that it is about them, and that showing up for them and being there for them, and I'm about to cry, and loving on them correctly, not only will it turn your life around, it'll turn your finances around, and like I said, it shows it ending in marriage. Like, all the stress ends, all the stress within. But you gotta be truthful about what you want, air sign. You gotta be truthful about what you want to do with yourself, how you feel. Dang, this thing really spoke about a lot of, it shouted at you that you're not doing good with the multitasking, air sign. You're not doing good. Let me get your advice cards, because wish y'all not with the best on this one, because I don't know. You got people out here just promoting this multi-family, multi-lifestyle as if monogamy is just wrong. Always try one more time. Live for today, plan for tomorrow. Impressing others is not important. Make a plan, air sign. Emotions are contagious. Let it go. Release it. On the bottom, be more authentic. I feel like somebody else got that as well. And let me get you your... Oh, there they go. I was about to say your last two advice cards. Let me get some advice cards for my air sign, please. Okay. Air sign, advice cards, please. I just need to... I hope y'all might have to turn this down a little bit. I should have been said that. I am peaceful and I follow my inner guidance, because in the past you did not follow your inner guidance. Look at that. How do we circle back to the beginning? I follow my inner guidance. I am peaceful. That's really giving justice skills, especially with this. And this is an air sign, and the justice came out in the Brit Tarot. I follow my inner guidance. Like I said, you didn't do that in the beginning, and you began with the world card, you ended with the world card. So you ended all of this, you basically ended, but it's going to end again. But it's going to end the right way if you do it the correct way. This ended because you had too many people, and you're like, what happened? Well, you lost everything. You lost it all. Sucks to be you. Sorry. So sorry. Sorry. Whatever. But it does. But you have the chance for renewal. You have the chance with the Seven of Swords to strategize and strategize in the correct way. to bring about this renewal and stop penny pinching. Like, show, like, where did I say King of Cups? I sure did. This is the King of Wands. I don't know. I really said King of Cups because that's the energy that I really truly saw in my head was the King of Cups. Anyways, this is the King of Wands. So let me say that again to everything that was going on down here. The King of Wands is a magician. You have everything you need to make this happen. You got to put your all in. You cannot half step. There's no half stepping in this. I said the King of Cups because the King of Cups, when they upright and they are in their fullness, the King of Cups, they are able to allow their emotions to come out in a great way. They are allowed to manage their emotions in a beautiful way. Communicate it, get it out there, do all those different things. And the King of Wands knows how to manipulate all elements. Knows how to do all elements. King of Wands, when not on no BS and not coming out in other ways, he not thinking about his staff. I mean, he thinking about it because you want to make love to the person you want to be with forever. But that King of Wands is innovative, inspiring, wise, a little dramatic, theatrical, but a financial windfall. Your leadership skills are needed. And then I say you might be dealing with like a fire sign because all that, the temperance card, I said you might be dealing with a fire sign. Air sign. It's time. It's time to let go of the BS. Go get your fire baby. Get your fire baby back and do it the correct way. That's y'all reading. Don't forget to hit that like, share, subscribe. Read the description box. I wish y'all nothing but peace and love. Check out Jay Coffee's Oracle House. Have a great one, air signs. Peace.